Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So we are now in the space industry upgrade. So I've gone ahead and just loaded up the world, because there are no world gen changes that I've been able to discover. So we might as well just keep pushing forward with the playthrough we had, which is good. Especially since it's saying it's going to be like 7 weeks before the next upgrade comes, so this will give us plenty of time to hopefully get to the end game content. We were getting close to it, but they've added a bit more now. One important change, however, is with Abysilite. So you can no longer make tiles directly out of Abysilite. You have to go and get a space resource that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head, and you use it and Abysilite to make something called insulation, which you can then build tiles and such out of. But fortunately, the tiles we already had made from Abysilite are still here, so that much at least is good. So these will still continue to function. All right, so I've got this capped off. As you can see, there is 91 milligrams of oxygen in here still. We got vacuum around some places. It's just pumping the last of this out. There's still this polluted water here, but that will, when this thing decides to erupt, which it's going to 1.1 cycles, um, it will, it should evaporate all that into steam, which will get pumped out, and then it'll have to deal with the mess of water, etc., etc. But that should get rid of that. We've got our auto sweeper here, which is going to pick everything up, throw it into here. This auto sweeper will take it out of the conveyor receptacle, throw it into these various compactors. That should all function well. The main thing I still need to do, and it needs to be happen sometime this cycle, is come and uncap this geyser so that, our negative 67 degrees Fahrenheit carbon dioxide can come out, which will hopefully then be good. So we need to queue up this stuff all getting dug up. And that'll be good. One thing that I've got going on here, yeah, so this is currently, oh hey, they changed the color of the polluted oxygen. Um, Slightly, because it was a darker green, it was a different green before, and now it's that color. So I'm going to be venting directly into space, at least for this initial polluted oxygen until all that's gone. I might close this off a bit, um, just to kind of see. I need a switch or something for this. I was going. Okay, I got the temperature gauge. Right. So, if I recall correctly, let me check. Make sure I did this right. All right. So if this gets above 60 degrees in here, then this will turn on and start flowing the gas through to attempt to cool things. That should work theoretically, quote unquote. I've got this gas storage here, which I can turn on or off to allow things to vent. I want to see what kind of temperatures I end up with, but first I've got to get it to where the carbon dioxide is coming through pure, before I can do that. So we got to get this thing capped. Oh, we're about to hit cycle 352. It's a bit of a landmark. I just happened to get things all set up in a way where all this could happen at once. Oh, research. So the research tree has changed a bit. Now the first two tiers only require the basic research, but they've added this jobs research down at the bottom. So I think I'm going to have to go ahead and say, go ahead and research that so that, nothing gets too screwed up. How are we doing here? We've been cracking eggs. We've got some hatches. I kind of have to still manually do a bit of the ranching stuff because I don't think there's a proper way to automate it. To basically say, I would like this many of this specific creature here, and any additional eggs take to the egg cracker. I don't think there's a way to do that. So I'm having to kind of manually monitor that. I have started with my bit of steel to build a bunker. I've got the bunker door. I've got it currently got it open so that they can come up here and try to get some of this stuff, and a couple of bunker tiles with steel. I've got enough steel to make one more tile. Um, or maybe I don't. I thought I did. No, now it's saying 61. It said 100 earlier, so I don't know what happened. I don't know how I have 61 when it makes it in batches of 100. No idea. I must have made some tiny little thing out of steel by accident. No clue what, though. So basically, and I've got this like this so that this thing doesn't overheat, theoretically, because that should keep the heat out, hopefully, mostly. Alright, let's unpause and get things going. Oh, I like this now, too. They've got these little damage bars. That is actually helpful. Awaiting delivery, raw mineral. I don't know if it's going to let us continue that build. That's going to be interesting to see. Alright, work time. People going to work. I need to probably turn up the priority on this even higher. Let's just do that, shall we? Alright, we got a little bit of our research going on here. That's important. How's things going here? You are slowly converting this carbon dioxide, but there's unfortunately a bit of natural gas that's gotten sucked in there. What is wrong with you? Oh, you don't have any of that. Okay. That would be because none of this is running. I'm not currently making plastic. I could be. I'm kind of trying to focus on my steel production more at the moment, though. You are running. Are you cooling things off? Maybe. Oh, we got more of that coming in. Alright, this thing is going to be starting up soon. Oh, we've got a bunch of water down here. That's probably not going to be moppable. Yeah, it's saying too much liquid. Well, that's annoying. It has gotten way down here, too. Wonder what all is going on with that. Oh, you know what? This is probably this stuff heating up, isn't it, somehow? Yeah, because the cool just isn't getting up there. Meteor damage. Look at all this meteor damage. Oh, man, look at that. Alright, let's instead say, hey, close that door. Oh, somebody's got to go get that. What is the priority on this? You need to be a high priority, bunker door. Okay, you guys have decided to go do that. Alright, you have told the bunker door to close. Now, there's no power on it currently, because I still needed a bit more iron. So it is ridiculously slow. And unfortunately, I don't think adding power speeds it up a whole lot either. How's this going? Okay, we've got this here. Let's get that mopped up if we can. Now that that's a bit lower. Whew. Sorry about the sniffles. It's still early morning here for me. I am filming this one day of. There's too much liquid there now. Darn it. Well, maybe it'll help keep these guys cool. It actually kind of looks like it is. Alright, you guys are doing good. Yeah, we still need to get this hooked up, and then we'll just run some regular wire up. That sounds like a plan. Research complete. Okay, good. Our jobs research is done. Now nothing should be too out of, touch, out of time. Precision plumbing, we don't need that at the moment. Let's see. Renewable energy might be nice, but we don't really need that. Advanced automation computing, celestial detection. This is where the... Now, where is the telescope? There's basic rocketry. Precision plumbing. Oh, precision plumbing goes to jetpacks. Yeah, there's jetpacks now. So I guess we might want that. Catalytics. What is catalytics? Molecular forge. Okay, that's where... this is the thing that we need to process a bunch of the other materials, including making that insulation I was talking about. Transit tubes, refractive decor. Window tile. Okay. Oh, yeah, so... Basic rocketry now involves a steam engine instead of our, liquid, fueled engines. We've got solid fuel thrusters, burns refined iron and oxalite to increase rocket exploration distance. All right. Cargo bay, liquid and gas cargoes. You're just a... Again, apologies about sniffling. I have some rough mornings here sometimes. Special cargoes, biological cargo bay. So unusual organic. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need that. All of that I think ends up stemming out of. Is it this space scanner? No. What is the... Okay, telescope. Yeah, so we need to get that first. So we need to go down that line of stuff. All right, so we'll do that. We will go ahead and just kind of queue that up, because I think we're about good on things at the moment, assuming they got this thing opened. Did they? Yes. All right, so you are dormant. I will guess I will tell you to be analyzed. Unfortunately, that means that I'm probably not going to get... I'll either not get this done, or I will not get the research done. I would like to know when it erupts, because it is obviously not currently erupting. Okay. Well, it looks like he's doing that instead of the research, which is fine. I just kind of needed it queued up. Yeah, let's get more of this stuff set to be mopped. You're all done. Good, good, good. I would really like to mop this, but apparently that's not going to happen. As long as we can avoid getting too much more down there, it'll be fine, I suppose. Alright, how are you guys doing? You're all being weird. Alright. So, yeah, I ended up having to replace some of these tiles here because I think they were broken, but not showing that they were broken, and therefore not allowing duplicates to walk on them. So I had to deconstruct them and build new. So that was a weird little bug that hopefully they have fixed at this point. Oh, look at this. This regolith just kind of came in, didn't it? Yeah, we're going to have to get over here and get some bunker tiles down. Yeah, look at all this stuff. At least we're getting more of that iron, which is good. Alright, let's check in on our ranching situation here. Everybody getting all nice and cleaned and groomed. And I'm hearing flooding. No, I was hearing something. How are we doing here? Is there any... There are no eggs. Well, there's a stone hatchling egg, apparently. Oh, there it is. Let's get you into the egg cracker. So I've been doing this. I've been kind of just... Actually, hang on. Let me pause a moment and check. I wanted to see what the ages are on these guys. 76, 54, 58, 72. They're getting a little old, but they've still got... There's still quite a few of them with quite a bit of life in them, so we're going to go ahead and crack it. Stone hatchling egg to raw egg. Also gives me 1,000 grams of raw eggshell. Boom. Alright, you are queued up. I think I am down to just 3 of the regular hatches, though, so the next regular hatch egg that comes out is getting hatched. I'm hatching the hatch. Alright. How are we doing here? You seem to be mostly okay. What I think I would like to do is go ahead and say, build me a ladder there, and then I'll put a bunker tile on the other side once I get some more steel. Unfortunately, steel is a slow process because it takes either the eggshells, which obviously take a lot of time, because that takes 5 of the stone hatch eggs, which theirs is the best for it. It takes like 5 of theirs to make a single thing of lime, and you need 2 of the lime to make a steel, and it only makes enough steel to make 1 of those bunker tiles. So it is ridiculous. The other thing you can do is get these fossils down here, but these are very limited, and obviously a difficult resource to get to. How's our temperature doing down here? Not terrible. Looks like this thing has equalized out a little bit, fortunately. Yeah, I'm kind of wanting to go ahead and start making more plastic, just so I can get that oil level down. I do kind of want to do that. Let's say enable auto bottle. This sounds like a plan. How is this going? Okay, you're over halfway done, so you should finish this cycle. You... Whoa, erupts in seconds. Alright. So we're gonna watch this. Since it's, basically right here. Erupting in a minute, and then that of course is going way faster because I'm on a higher speed. It's getting ready to erupt. Now, I really hope I did this right, because it would be a giant pain to try and, you know, fix this. Oh, here we go. A little bit of that. You're going that way. Whoa, okay. It was, destroying that ladder. So that's the thing. Okay, it is dirt. Alright, it's turning that into dirt. Ah, there's the steam coming. Oh, looks like that is all getting cooled off over there, where I think it's out of range. Yeah, it is slightly out of range. That's no good. Oh, overheat damage. No, 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 don't overheat damage. Well, hopefully it'll get all this out of here. It's working on it. Hopefully it'll be enough. Man, look at all this. Look at all this wet. What temperature are you? Temp shift plate is up there. How is our... Alright, why are you not running? Why are you not running? Where's our automation? Why are you showing red? It's because this is not... Thermosensor. Okay, the thermosensor is lower. Alright, why are you... Oh, look at this. Dang it. That gas shutoff broke. Alright, we're gonna have to... No, hang on. You're Abysilite. I don't want to deconstruct you. I think you're all Abysilite, though. Darn it. Alright. Well, this is annoying. Erupts in 0.9 cycles. Alright, how's our temperature looking? It's interesting. It's interesting. We'll have to think about this. Yeah, definitely something to give a little bit of thought to. Can I turn you on? How are you doing down here? You are still saying analysis pending. Oh, you're out here getting air. Okay. How are you? Ups with boiling liquid carbon dioxide. Except it's not boiling. Oh, well, I suppose... I suppose technically boiling carbon dioxide isn't going from water, from liquid to gas, so it might do it at that temperature at normal pressures. I don't know. The only time I've ever seen liquid CO2 is, you know, in chemistry class when we did the thing where we put the uh, dry ice, you know, into a pipette and, you know, basically watched it turn into water before the pipette exploded. Yeah, we'll just let that continue. Well, hang on. You're just out there breathing. We can see what you're like as soon as you get in. Oh, almost done. All right. So we'll just let that finish. Yay. All right, you're done. Let's pause it real quick. You're not going to be active for 40 cycles? All right, that could prove to be a problem. Let's enable the building, though. Yeah, these not being active at the same time could be problematic. That was not something I was anticipating. Hey, we have a bunch of refined copper. Yeah, what am I gonna do here? Thermosensor is still inactive. Let's just let this continue to go a little bit. How is this? Oh, that turned on. It is now letting that stuff through. It should be cooling things. Seems to be maybe question mark. Guess this is all now going out. Good, good. And that'll just vent into space. Which is good, that's kind of what I wanted there. Of course, there's now no gas in the vent because our geyser isn't erupting. And it won't be for some time. That's okay. We'll get it worked out. Alright, you're doing that. You should make this into a vacuum eventually. Unfortunately, I really want this. I need to replace that. That's the problem. I mean, I guess out the top is the best place for the heat to go. Wow, that is really hot. What is the overheat temperature on this thing? Where are you? Should be ventilation. Mini gas pump. Oh, you know, it's because you're made out of plastic, isn't it? If you were a full-size gas pump, I could make you out of the gold amalgam and still probably not manage that. Um, Steel? See, which it says I have 100 of again. Oh yeah, steel. Here we go. So if I... I might need to... Alright, I have an idea. Yeah, alright. This is unfortunately going to require deconstructing a couple of these tiles that I can't rebuild. Unfortunately. And this might cause me some problems in the short term. I'm going to need to bump that priority up. Okay, thanks. Alright. Oh, look at that. There's stuff in the way here. Go dig that up. Come on, guys. Alright, now we need a full-blown gas pump made of steel right there, and I believe that the electrical portion of it is, of course, slightly different. That conductive wire, deconstruct, high priority. You're a high priority as well? No, you get high priority. Then we need to build the conductive wire that we need. I mean, I'll make it out of copper since I apparently have some now. Right there. Done. And hopefully done. Alright, that's getting put in there. Oh, that priority needs to be fixed. No, no, no. Wait, come on. Come on, guys, get it done. Come on, guys. Yeah, you're getting ready to... Oh, come on, you're getting ready to erupt again? Come on. Yep, you're doing that, you're doing that. Okay, good. Now, let's quickly get some insulated tile, which I can no longer make out of Abysilite, annoyingly. But I believe igneous rock is going to be my next best bet. And I probably should have bumped the priority up initially. Get that done. It's about to erupt. I would like this done now, please. Like, no, seriously now. Come on, it's like literally erupting. Alright, now it's saying it's idle again. Interesting. Alright, you are pumping all the everything out. Vacuum, vacuum. If you were completely a vacuum, it wouldn't be doing that, but alright, let's see. You're doing that. Alright. This seems to be slowly working. I just had to use a proper gas pump with steel, so important note for the future, don't use the plastic gas pump. You know, plastic melts. Alright, what do we got here? We got another stone hatch. Let's get that into the egg cracker. Oh, we got 3 of them, actually. That actually is a way I can see how much of something I have. Because I can click on that and it'll show me how many units I have not in queue anywhere. Alright. I need you guys to pop out some regular hatch eggs. That'll be good. Alright. How are we doing here? You are going to need slightly more than the 3 that are queued up. So you won't quite be ready yet. Oh, you have some pufflet eggs. I don't need to... I can do that. Pufflet, 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 pufflet. Pufflet eggs. There we go, and that'll give me the extra I need. Because I don't really actually need you guys. Starving. Oh yeah, because this is all oxygen now. They've gotten rid of all of the polluted oxygen, and I don't have a new source. I don't have any of those geysers. So these guys are just going to end up going. There's not much I can do about it. I've been storing all of the slime in here in hopes of prolonging their lives a little, which they seem to be doing a little bit. Oh, I guess, okay. Well, yeah, they're just barely keeping themselves from starving. So, if that happens, it happens. I'm not too concerned with it. Why is nobody coming up to do any of this? Oh, you know what? That's probably, yeah, that's priority 5. Let's fix that a little bit, shall we? I would like to get access to some of this other stuff. We've got more liquid coming down. Let's mop you guys. Alright, you are showing as no longer in gas. So theoretically, over time, this thing will heat all this liquid up, turning it into steam, and it will get pumped out. Yes, it'll cause messes out here, but it'll eventually be all gone, be done, and just work, right? You're no longer in gas. You still have almost... you have 38 cycles before you erupt, so... okay. We got our research going on. Yep, look at this. We've got more of this water. I would also like to come and tap into some of this chlorine so that I can clean up some of this germy water. Not that I'm having food problems at all. Like, not even remotely. I mean, literally, the only food production I have going is omelets out of whatever eggs I make. So, I mean, well, and technically this. They are capable of just eating the meal lice. And nobody seems to be getting too awful stressed. Bert is getting stressed, but then again, Bert is like everything. Bert is all of the jobs. So if anybody's getting stressed, it's going to be Bert. And he'll just occasionally go and sit on the massage table. Man, I could use a massage table. Like an automated massage table like that. That would be awesome. My back hurts. Alright, anyway. Yeah, so, alright, here we are at the end of the cycle. We don't really have enough time left in the episode for another full cycle, so I suppose I'll just talk here for a minute. Let's see if I can get some of this stuff mopped up, too. I would really like to not have to deal with all this stuff melting anymore, but our temperatures are not doing the greatest. And, I mean, it doesn't help that I've been pumping steam out. Definitely not a thing that helps. So where are we? Wait, we're in space industry. Let's see how our research is going. We've done advanced automation. We're working on computing, which will give us the memory toggle. That's important. Planetarium. Oh, that's what's... oh. Okay. Using data from telescopes, so you still have to build a telescope. Duplicate checkpoint. Arcade cabinet. That'll help de-stress, too, if I set that up. Interesting. All right, so we're on our way. We are on our way to the actual space exploration part. Build a telescope to unlock the star map. I want to see the star map. They've added a bunch of new planets, and it is now easier / harder to access space. So that'll prove definitively interesting. How's our... oh, you know what? I left you on, didn't I? Let's tell you to turn off. Oops. I had just been trying to get the hydrogen out of this tank, and I've apparently gone a little overboard with it. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.